Tuesday's footy news here on AFL.com.au. Hello everyone, I'm Matt Thompson. Well, the sun is shining now here in Melbourne, but earlier today it was the icy cold waters of Port Phillip Bay, greeting players from both St Kilda and Carlton as they headed down to the beach for their recovery sessions following a Monday night cracker at Etihad Stadium. Now for the Saints, of course, it was a happy occasion, but for the Blues it was sombre, pondering what might have been. They could, of course, have been on top spot after last night's match, if indeed they had have won. But instead, they have a lot to think about, giving full credit to their opponents.
Probably more the Saints. They played some really good footy. Their attack on the footy and their pressure was outstanding. I think that'd be part of the reason why we used the ball so badly. But yeah, I'd say it's definitely the Saints. They played really good footy and they've just shown that they're a contender.
The Blues all of a sudden under the pump, having been unable to match the intensity and pressure from Essendon and St Kilda respectively. And there's little chance of a let-up.
Can't really combat it, you just got to try and meet it halfway. So I think that's what we're going to have to bring, and Adelaide's the same thing. This week they're playing some really, really good footy, really good pressure footy, so I think we'll come and meet them halfway.
So much to smile about for the Saints. Something clicked on the Monday night stage, stepping up their aggression, and it worked.
I think against Hawthorn we weren't as aggressive and we really wanted to focus on really impacting the contest and throwing the first punch, as they say. So it was a big focus for us. We knew we had to do that against Carlton. They're obviously like a quality side and they're tremendous ability, and if we didn't come out breathing fire, they're going to walk all over us.
Yeah, I just think that we haven't really gone out there and played with much aggression, so we just had a little bit of a focus that maybe we get on the front foot, and that might help us around the contest if we just sort of went out there and just played with some aggression. Hopefully that would help us out, which we probably did.
Smiles too at Richmond, heading into dream time at the G in winning form, taking on Essendon in one of the home and away season's marquee fixtures.
Both sides, Essendon playing some sensational footy to beat the premiership favourites by 10 goals last week is a great result for them, and we're slowly finding our way. We played some reasonable football. We're just hoping to get the result done on Saturday night because, as you said, it's an outstanding occasion. We hope to perform on the big stage.
Hardwick yet to make a call on ruckman Tyrone Vickery. He walked laps on the track today, recovering from a calf strain, but the coach desperately wants him back.
Obviously with Bellchambers and Ryder, they're two formidable foes to come up against, and if Ty's available, he'll certainly play. So we've just got to make sure we get him through the week and see how he goes.
The AFL's Indigenous Round has been launched in Brisbane, the launch fronted by the league's Community Engagement Manager Jason Mifsud.
Been a tough year for you, particularly. At any stage, did you think of just sort of packing it in, walking away from it?
I think we've developed a really dedicated team in the most recent times. 5 years ago we employed 5 Indigenous people, and now we employ 80 Indigenous people across the industry.
Dealing with the clubs, Jason, the last month or so, has that been any different, better or worse since the incident?
No, we've presented to the clubs, and their engagement over the course of this week has been nothing short of sensational.
While in the Harbour City 30 years on from their first game at the SCG against Melbourne, the Swans will commemorate the occasion again against the Demons, wearing a special tribute guernsey. And there's no tribunal tonight. Adelaide's Taylor Walker accepting a 2-match suspension, the club saying it wasn't worth risking 3 weeks. There were no charges from last night's game. And that is a wrap on Tuesday's footy news here on AFL.com.au. Of course, we've got it all covered for you, so make sure you keep clicking back for the very latest as it happens.